There is not a creature on earth but the sustenance thereof rests on Allah. He knows its habitation and its repository. All is in a clear record. He it is who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and his throne was upon the waters, that he may try you, which of you is the best in conduct. Yet if you were to say, you will surely be raised up after death, the unbelievers will say, this is nothing but a manifest sorcery. And if we postpone the doom from them till an appointed day, they will say, what is holding it back? Surely, the day it comes to them, it will not be averted from them, and they will be surrounded by that which they mocked. If we let man taste a kindness from us, and then take it away from him, he is despairing, ungrateful. But if we make him taste our favor after some misfortune that had befallen him, he is sure to say, adversity has gone from me. Behold, he is exultant, boastful. Save those who are patient, and do good, for them awaits forgiveness and a mighty reward. So perchance you may forsake part of what is revealed to you, and should your breast be straitened, simply because they say, why has a treasure not been sent down upon him, or an angel not come with him? You are only a warner, and Allah is the guardian of all things. Or they say, he has forged it. Say, then bring 10 surahs like it, fabricated by you, calling on everyone you can for help beside Allah, if you are truthful. And if they answer you not, then know that it has been sent down with the knowledge of Allah, and that there is no God but He. Will you then be of those who have surrendered? As for those who desire the life of this world and its adornment, we shall repay them for the deeds herein, and they will not be wronged in this. Those are they for whom there is nothing but the fire in the world to come. Their labor here shall have failed, and vain shall be what they did. Is he then like the disbelievers who relies on a clear proof from his Lord, the Quran, recited by a witness from him, the Prophet Muhammad, and before it came the book of Musa, a guidance and a mercy? These have faith in it, and he among the factions who disbelieves in it, the fire is his appointed place. So be you not in doubt concerning it. Indeed it is the truth from your Lord. But most of mankind believe not. And who does greater evil than he who forges against Allah a lie? Those shall be presented before the Lord, and the witnesses will say, these are they who had lied against the Lord. Surely the curse of Allah is upon the evildoers, who bar men from the way of Allah, desiring to make it crooked, and who are disbelievers in the hereafter. These will not escape in the earth, and they have no protectors apart from Allah. For them the punishment will be doubled. They were unable to hear, and they did not see. Such are they who have lost the souls, and what they forged has failed them. Assuredly in the hereafter they will be the greatest losers. Surely those who believe and do good works and humble themselves before the Lord, they are the inhabitants of the garden, the will they abide. The likeness of the two parties as one who is blind and deaf and as one who sees and hears. Are they equal to each other? Why will you not then be admonished? And we sent Nuh to his people, and he said, I am a plain warner to you, that you serve none save Allah. Surely I fear for you the retribution of a painful day. The chiefs of his people, who disbelieved, said, we see that you are nothing but a mortal like us, and we see not any following you except the scum amongst us, who have followed you mindlessly. We see in you no superiority over us. In fact, we think that all of you are liars. He said, O my people, do consider if I rely upon a clear sign from my Lord, and he has given me mercy from himself, but it has been made obscure for you. Can we compel you to accept it? If you are averse to it, O my people, I do not ask you for wealth for this. My wage is the concern of Allah alone. I will not drive away those who believe. They are going to meet the Lord. But I see that you are an ignorant folk. O my people, Who will help me with Allah if I drive them away? Will you not then reflect? And I do not say to you, I possess the treasures of Allah, nor that I know the unseen, nor that I'm an angel, nor do I say about those whom your eyes scorn, Allah will not give them any good. Allah knows best what is in the hearts. Surely I would then be among the wrongdoers. They said, O Nuh, you have disputed with us, and multiplied disputation with us. Now bring upon us that which you threaten us with, if you are truthful. He said, Allah will bring it upon you if He will, and you cannot escape. And if I were minded to advise you, my counsel would not profit you if the desire of Allah is to keep you straying. He is your Lord, and to Him you shall be returned. Do they say, He has invented it? Say, if I have invented it, upon me be my sin, and I am quit of the sins that you commit. And it was revealed to Nuh, saying, none of your community will believe, save him who has believed already. Be not distressed by what they do. Build the ark under our eyes and by our inspiration, and speak not to me on behalf of those who do wrong, they shall be drowned. So he was building the ship, and whenever the leaders of his tribe passed by him, they mocked at him. He said, if you mock at us, we shall surely mock at you, as you mock now. And you will know whom a degrading punishment seizes, and upon whom shall fall a lasting doom. Until, when our command came and the oven gushed forth water, we said, load on it 2 of every species, a pair, and your family, except him against whom the word has already been spoken, and those who believe, and the believed not with him except a few. And he said, embark in it, in the name of Allah, be its course in its mooring. Surely my Lord is forgiving, merciful. So it sailed with them amid waves like mountains. And Nuh called to his son who was standing apart, embark with us, my son, and be not of the disbelievers. He said, I will take refuge on a mountain, which will save me from the water. Said he, there is none today who can save from the command of Allah, except him on whom He has mercy. And a wave came between them, and so he was among the drowned. And it was said, O earth, swallow your water, and O sky, desist. And the waters subsided, and the decree was fulfilled, and the ship came to rest upon the Mount Al-Judah. And it was said, away with the evil-doing people. And Nuh called to his Lord, saying, my Lord, my son is of my family, and your promise is surely true. You are the most just of judges. He said, O Nuh, he most certainly is not of your household. He is of evil conduct. Do not ask of me that of which you have no knowledge. I admonish you, lest you should be of the ignorant. He said, my Lord, I seek refuge with you that I should ask of you that of which I have no knowledge. Unless you forgive me and have mercy on me, I shall be among the lost. It was said, O Nuh, go you down in peace from us, and blessings upon you and upon nations of those with you. There will be nations to whom we shall give enjoyment. Then there will visit them from us a painful doom. This is of the tidings of the unseen that we reveal to you. You did not know it, nor your people, before this. So be patient. The good end is only for those who ward off evil. And to the tribe of Ad we sent the brother, Hud. He said, O my people, serve Allah. You have no other God save Him. You do but fabricate. O my people, I ask of you no reward for it. My reward is the concern only of Him who created me. Will you not then understand? O my people, ask forgiveness of your Lord, then turn to Him, repentant, and He will cause the sky to rain abundance upon you, and will add strength to your strength. Turn not away as sinners. They said, O Hud, you have brought us no clear proof, and we are not going to leave our gods for what you say, and we do not believe you. Our opinion is that one of our gods has smitten you with an evil spell. He said, I call Allah to witness, and you should also bear witness that I am innocent of what you ascribe as partners besides him. So try your devices on me altogether, and give me no respite. Truly, I have put my trust in Allah, my Lord and your Lord. There is not a creature that goes about on the earth but he takes hold of it by the forelock. Surely my Lord is on the straight path. But if you turn away, I have nevertheless conveyed to you that which I was sent with for you. My Lord will set in your place a people other than you. You cannot hurt him in the least. Surely my Lord is guardian over all things. And when our command came, we delivered Hud and those who believed with him by a mercy from us. We saved them from a harsh doom. Such were Ad. They denied the signs of the Lord and flouted his messengers, and followed the bidding of every obstinate tyrant. And a curse was made to follow them in this world, and on the day of resurrection. Surely Ad disbelieved in the Lord. So away with Ad, the people of Hud. And to the tribe of Thamud we sent the brother Saleh. He said, O my people, serve Allah. You have no other God save him. He has brought you forth from the earth and made you dwell in it. So ask forgiveness from him, and turn to him repentant. Surely my Lord is near and answers prayer. They said, O Saleh, great were the hopes that we had placed in you before this. Do you ask us not to worship that which our fathers worshipped? We are in grave doubt concerning that to which you call us. He said, O my people, think, if I have clear proof from my Lord, and there has come to me a mercy from him, who will save me from Allah if I disobey him, you would only increase me in loss. O my people, this is the she-camel of Allah, a sign for you. So let her alone to feed in the earth of Allah and touch her not with evil, lest an instant scourge seize you. But they hamstrung her, and he said, enjoy life in your dwellings 3 days. That is a promise not to be belied. So when our commandment came to pass, we saved Saleh, and those who believed with him, by a mercy from us, from the degradation of that day. Surely your Lord, he is the strong, the mighty. A dreadful cry seized those who did wrong, so that mourning found them prostrate in the habitations, as though they had never dwelt there. Surely Thamud disbelieved in the Lord, so away with Thamud. Our messengers came to Ibrahim with good news. They said, peace, peace. He replied and did not delay in bringing a roasted calf. When he saw that the hands did not reach out for it, he mistrusted them, and felt afraid of them. They said, fear not, we have been sent to the people of Lut, and his wife who was standing by laughed. Whereupon we gave her good tidings of the birth of Isahak and, after Isahak, Yaqub. Alas, she said, shall I bear a child when I am an old woman and this husband of mine is an old man? Surely, this is a strange thing that you say. They said, do you marvel at the command of Allah? The mercy of Allah and his blessings be upon you, O people of the house. Surely he is worthy of praise, possessor of glory. When the apprehension departed from Ibrahim and the happy news had reached him, he began pleading with us for the people of Lut. Surely Ibrahim was forbearing, compassionate, penitent. It was said, O Ibrahim, leave this. Surely your Lord's commandment has gone forth, and there will come upon them a doom which cannot be turned back. And when our messengers came to Lut, he was distressed and felt helpless on their account. He said, this is a woeful day. And his people came running towards him, and before this they had been addicted to abominations. He said, O my people, these are my daughters. They are purer for you. So fear Allah and do not degrade me through my guests. Is there not among you a single upright man? They said, you know that we have no right to your daughters, and you know well what we want. He said, would that I had the strength to resist you, that I had some strong support at my back. They said, O Lut, we are messengers of your Lord. They shall not reach you. So travel with your people in a part of the night, and let not any one of you turn around, except your wife. Surely that which smites them will smite her. Their promised time is the morning. Is not the morning near? So when our command came to pass, we overturned the town and rained upon them stones of hard clay, piled up, stones which were marked with the imprint of your Lord. And this ruined settlement is not far from these unjust people. And to Madian we sent the brother Shuaib. He said, O my people, serve Allah. You have no God other than He, and give not short measure and short weight. I see you prospering, and I fear for you the doom of an overwhelming day. O my people, give full measure and full weight, justly, and do not defraud people of their goods, and do not do mischief in the earth, causing corruption. That profit which Allah leaves with you is better for you if you are believers. I am no guardian over you, O Shuaib. They replied, Does your prayer instruct you that we should forsake that which our fathers used to worship, to do as we will in spending our wealth? Verily you are the wise one, the guide to right conduct. He said, O my people, do consider if I have a clear proof from my Lord, and He has provided me with a fair sustenance from Him, both material and spiritual. So how can I follow your way? And I desire not, in contradiction to you, to do that which I forbid you. I want nothing but to set things right as far as I can, and my guidance cannot come except from Allah. In Him I trust, and to Him I turn, repentant. O my people, let not your breach with me drive you towards a doom like that which smote the people of Nuh, other people of Hud, other people of Saleh, and the people of Lut were not far off from you. Ask pardon of your Lord, and then turn to Him repentant. Surely my Lord is merciful, loving. They said, Shuaib, we do not understand much of what you say, and we see you weak amongst us. But for your tribe we would have stoned you, for you cannot stand against us. He said, O my people, have you more consideration for my tribe than for Allah? Dare you put Him behind your backs? Surely my Lord encompasses what you do. O my people, act according to your ability. I too am acting. You will soon know on whom will come a doom abasing him, and who is a liar. And watch. I too watch with you. And when our command came, we delivered Shuaib and those who believed with him by a mercy from us, and the dreadful cry seized the evildoers, and mourning found them prostrate in the dwellings, as though they had never dwelt there. So away with Madian, even as Thamud had been done away with. And we sent Musa, with our revelation and a clear authority, to Pharaoh and his chiefs. But they followed the command of Pharaoh, and the command of Pharaoh was no right guide. He will go before his people on the day of resurrection, and will lead them to the fire. How evil the place to which they will be led! A curse followed them in the world and will follow them on the day of resurrection. Evil is the gift that they shall receive. That which we have related to you is an account of the townships. Some are still standing and some are as stubble. We wronged them not, but they wronged themselves. And the gods whom they called upon besides Allah were of no use to them when the command of your Lord came. They brought them nothing but destruction. Such is the seizing of your Lord when He seizes the corrupted cities. Surely His seizing is painful, and very hard. Surely herein is a sign for him who fears the chastisement of the world to come. That is a day to which mankind will be gathered, a day which will be witnessed, and we do not defer it, save to a term already reckoned. When the day comes, no soul shall speak except by His permission. Then of them some will be wretched, and some blessed. As for those who are wretched, they will be in the fire, groaning and wailing. abiding there as long as the heavens and the earth endure, save as your Lord wills. Surely your Lord accomplishes what he desires. As for those who are happy, they will be in the garden, abiding therein as long as the heavens and the earth endure, save as your Lord wills, a gift never to be cut off. So be not in doubt concerning that which these people serve. They worship only as the fathers worshipped before, and we shall surely pay them in full, and undiminished, their due. We gave Musa the book, but controversy arose about it. But for a word that had already gone forth from your Lord, their fate would have been decided long ago. Surely they are in disquieting doubt about it. Surely your Lord will pay each one in full for his works. Surely he is aware of what they do. So be firm on the straight path, as you have been commanded, together with those who turn to Allah with you, and do not transgress. Surely he sees what you do, and incline not towards protectors apart from Allah, lest the fire should touch you, and you have no protectors beside Allah. Then you will not be helped. And keep up the prayer at the two ends of the day, and in a part of the night. Indeed, good deeds drive away evil deeds. This is a reminder for the mindful, and have patience. Allah does not allow the wages of the good to go waste. If only there had been, in the generations before you, men possessing a vestige of sense, to warn against corruption in the earth, except those few of them whom we saved. The wrongdoers pursued a life of pleasure, and were sinners. Yet your Lord would never destroy the cities unjustly while the people were still doing right. And if your Lord had willed, he would surely have made mankind one nation. But they continue in the differences, except those on whom your Lord has mercy, and for that did he create them. And the word of your Lord has been fulfilled. I will fill hell with the jinn and mankind together. All that we relate to you of the history of the messengers is so that we may strengthen your heart thereby. There has come to you herein the truth, and an admonition, and a reminder to believers. And say to those who believe not, act according to your ability. Surely we also acting. And wait, we too are waiting. To Allah belongs the unseen in the heavens and the earth. To him will all affairs be returned. So worship him, and put your trust in him. Your Lord is not heedless of what you do. In the name of Allah, the All-Merciful, the Most Compassionate. Alif, Lam, Ra. These are the verses of the book which clearly indicates right and wrong. We have revealed it as an Arabic Quran, so that you may understand. We relate to you the best of narratives by revealing to you this Quran, though before this you were those who were not aware. When Yusuf said to his father, "Father, I saw in a dream 11 stars and the sun and the moon. I saw them prostrating themselves before me," he said, "O my son, relate not your vision to your brothers, lest they plot against you some mischief. Surely Satan is for man an open enemy. So will your Lord choose you and teach you the interpretation of events, and will perfect his favor upon you and upon the family of Yaqub, as he perfected it formerly upon your forefathers, Ibrahim and Isaac. Surely your Lord is knowing, wise. Truly in Yusuf and his brothers are signs for those who inquire, when they said, Truly Yusuf and his brother are dearer to our father than we are, even though we are a numerous band. Surely our father is manifestly in error. So kill Yusuf, or cast him away in some other land, so that your father's favor should be holy for you, and so that you may thereafter be righteous men." One of them said, "Do not kill Yusuf, but, if you have to do something, fling him into a deep pit, some traveler may bring him out." They said, "Father, why do you not trust us with Yusuf? Surely we are his well-wishers. Send him with us tomorrow that he may frolic and play. Surely we will be watching over him." He said, It grieves me that you should take him away with you, and I fear that the wolf may devour him while you are not guarding him. They said, if the wolf eats him and we are so strong a band, then surely we should be in perdition. So when they went with him, and agreed to put him in the bottom of the well, we revealed to him, you will tell them of this deed of theirs, when they will not know you. And they came weeping to the father in the evening, saying, O our father, we went racing among ourselves and left Yosef behind with our things, and the wolf devoured him. But you will not believe us even though we tell the truth. And they brought his shirt with false blood on it. He said, indeed your minds have tempted you to do something, but I have recourse to the best kind of patience, and Allah it is whose help is to be sought against what you describe. And there came a caravan. They sent a water drawer, who let down his bucket into the well. Good fortune, he said, here is a boy. So they hid him as merchandise, and Allah was aware of what they did, and they sold him for a trifling price, for a few silver coins, and they attach no value to him. The Egyptian man who bought him said to his wife, lodge him honorably, he may bring us benefit, or we may take him as our son. Thus did we establish Yosef in the land, so that we might teach him the interpretation of events. Allah prevails in his purpose, but most men know not. And when he reached his prime, we bestowed on him wisdom and knowledge, and thus do we reward the doers of the good. And she in whose house he was sought to seduce him. She bolted the doors and said, come on. He said, I seek refuge in Allah. Surely my master has given me honorable lodging. Surely wrongdoers never prosper. She made for him and he would have made for her, but that he had seen the sign of his Lord. Thus we warded off from him indecency and evil, for he was one of our devoted servants. They raced to the door and she tore his shirt from behind, and they met her husband at the door. She said, what is the recompense of him who intends evil towards your wife except prison or a painful punishment? Yusuf said, it was she who solicited me, and a witness of her own people testified. If his shirt has been torn from the front, then she speaks the truth and he is a liar. And if his shirt is torn from behind, then she has lied and he is speaking the truth. When he saw that his shirt was torn from behind, he said, this is surely of the trickery of women. Surely your trickery is very great, O Yusuf. Turn away from this, and you, O woman, ask forgiveness for your sin. Surely you are of those who have done wrong. And certain women in the city said, the ruler's wife has been seducing her young slave. His love has pierced her heart. Verily we see her in plain error. So when she heard of the cunning device, she sent for them, and prepared for them a banquet, and gave to each one of them a knife, and said to Yusuf, come out to them. And when they saw him, they were so entranced by him, that they cut their hands, exclaiming, Allah save us! This is no mortal, he is no other than a noble angel. She said, this is about whom you blamed me. Yes, indeed I solicited him, but he did not yield. But if he does not do what I command him, then he will be imprisoned and be of those who are abased. He said, my Lord, prison is dearer to me than that towards which they urge me, and if you turn not away the guile from me, I shall incline to them and so become one of those who do not know. So his Lord heard his prayer and warded off the wiles from him. Surely he is the hearing, the knowing. Then it occurred to them, even after they had seen the signs of his innocence, to imprison him for a while. And 2 young men entered prison with him. Said one of them, I dreamed that I was pressing wine. Said the other, I dreamed that I was carrying on my head bread, of which the birds were eating. Tell us its interpretation, O Yusuf. We see that you are one of the doers of good. He said, the food that comes to you daily shall not come to you, before I have given you its interpretation. This is that of which Allah has taught me. I have forsaken the creed of a people who believe not in Allah, and are disbelievers in the hereafter, and I have followed the religion of my forefathers, Ibrahim, Isaac and Yaqub. It was not for us to associate anyone with Allah. This is of the bounty of Allah to us, and to mankind. But most men do not give thanks. Say which is better, O my fellow prisoners, diverse gods, are Allah, the One, the Almighty. Those whom you worship beside Him are but names, which you and your fathers have yourselves named. Allah has sent down no authority for them. Judgment rests with Allah only. He has commanded that you shall not serve any but Him. That is the right religion. But most men know not. O my fellow prisoners, as for one of you, he will pour out wine for his Lord to drink, and as for the other, he will be crucified, so that the birds will eat of his head. Thus is the matter decided about which you inquired. And he said to him among the two who, he thought, would be released, mention me in the presence of your Lord. But Satan caused him to forget to mention it to his Lord. So he stayed in prison for some years. And the king said, I saw in a dream 7 fat cows, whom 7 lean ones were devouring, likewise 7 green ears of corn, and 7 others which were dry. O my counselors, expound for me my vision if you can interpret dreams. They answered, confused dreams. We know nothing of the interpretation of dreams. And he who had been released among the two, remembering after a long time, said, I will tell you what it means. So send me forth. And when he came to Yusuf in the prison, he said, O Yusuf, O truthful one, expound for us the 7 fat cows which were being eaten by 7 lean ones, and the 7 green ears of corn and 7 others which were dry, so that I may return to the people, so that they may know. He said, you shall sow 7 years as usual, but that which you reap, leave in the ear, excepting the little that you eat. Then after them will come 7 hard years which will eat up what you have laid by for them, except a little of what you have stored. Thereafter there will come a year of abundant rain, when they will press oil and wine. And the king said, bring him to me. But when the messenger came to him, he said, return to your Lord and ask of him, what was the case of the women who cut the hands? Surely my Lord has knowledge of the girl. He the king then sent for those women and said, what happened when you tried to seduce Yusuf? They answered, Allah save us. We know no evil of him. The wife of the former master of Yusuf said, now the truth has been revealed. I sought to turn him to me, and he is indeed truthful. Then Yusuf said, I ask for this that he my master might know that I betrayed him not in secret, and that Allah guides not the device of the treacherous.